Hey everybody, Matt here with Grill and Kilted. A week or so ago, a buddy of mine on Team Char-Griller, Rich Knapp, was able to pick up one of their brand new XD Series Grand Champions, model 8250. That thing looked amazing. So I went down myself to see if they had any in stock. This is what I found. This is it. This thing is, I think, the biggest grill that Char-Griller has made so far. Had to come in two boxes. Um, it's got 1,200 square inches of cooking space. So you could get multiple briskets, probably 8 to 12 pork butts in there. It's 2.5 millimeters thickness, which is twice as thick as their original grills. I chose the Char-Griller because it was thick to begin with 14 years ago. Double thickness, this thing will retain heat. You won't have temperature drops and spikes like you do with some of your other uh, name brand grills. This thing is going to be amazing. Felt gaskets um, to keep the lid, tight. Comes with charcoal basket, big thick wheels. They've moved the wheels to the more to the center of the uh, grill because this thing is thick and heavy, but heavy duty to last for years to come. So we got video coming here shortly of me unboxing and putting it together. Stay tuned. All right. First off, we lift off the box. Much easier packaging right off the top. Get that out of there. There she is. Isn't she a beaut? So it looks like we've got the bottom rack there. All right. So this is the bottom shelf. This is the expanded metal. We'll get that seasoned up later on. See what's inside. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. Nice felt around all the edges that will help keep the smoke inside, help keep a constant temperature. Got our handles. Look how well they packaged this. Even, getting it at exclusively at Home Depot, you can, it's going to be in perfect shape when you get it home. They've gone to, instead of making the frame yourself, they now have the legs with the connects right to the body, so that will speed installation or construction time quite a bit. And you don't have to be an engineer to make sure your barbecue's not wobbly. It's going to be perfect just the way it comes like that. All right, here comes the smokestack. That's another thing I like about this XD series. It looks like a big trailer type smoker that you'd see in Texas. Look at the smokestack. That's gonna pop on right in there at one point. Put that off to the side. More good packaging to keep everything from rubbing and getting scratched. Here is our bottom tray. Tool rack or bottom tray for the bottom. Again, custom holes on there. Now you will notice this paper got oil on it. That is, this is the top rack for the smoker. So they do come with a, pre-seasoned, if you will. You're still going to want to put at least 4 coats of seasoning on those. We'll cover that after the construction video. But we'll get those seasoned up nicely. Your food will never stick to a well-seasoned grill. Not to mention, your well-seasoned grill won't rust if you take the time to put it together correctly. Put a nice coats of seasoning on there. Here's the front shelf, which is nice. It has this will be folding shelf. Will be upright when you're putting your meat in or out, and fold it out of the way when needed. Oh, good. 2 more legs. I was worried it might be a little lopsided. There's the other 2 legs. Again, more good styrofoam packaging. Keep everything nice. All right, let's get down to the bottom. All right, we get to the ash pan, charcoal tray, whatever you want to call it, down at the bottom. Ooh, that's nice and heavy duty too. That's going to last for a long time. The nice thing with Char-Grillers is you can replace these. This is what wears out the most. If you take good care of your barrel, this will get hot and cold and hot and cold and get rusty, and this will wear out. But you just go to chargriller.com, order yourself a new one. Look how thick the gauge of steel on this. That is never going to warp. Wow, I am so impressed. And nice. Even they've gotten better with the tack welds, because I know on my my older one they were a little iffy, but these nice solid construction on this thing. Ooh, heavy. All right, so that is basically the barrel, it looks like. Look how big that thing is. You're going to get, oh, at least 10 pork butts in there, maybe 4 briskets, for when you need 4 briskets for the family coming over. All right. We'll take a little break and move on to the side firebox box. So I've just unwrapped the racks. I was trying to do the math to figure out how big they were. Luckily, Char-Griller already did it for us. 11 racks of ribs, 10 pork shoulders, or 10 chickens. Yeah, that's big enough. And look at this, like a real smoker at the restaurant, competition style. They got drawers to pull your meat out, put your probe in, check it, put that back in there. This thing is a beast. All right, here we are for the second little part of the unboxing, the side firebox. Again, this thing is such a beast, can't all fit in one box. The steel on this is 2 times as thick as what they've done on any other grills. So they need 2 boxes because you're not going to be able to carry it by yourself otherwise. Again, in this box, lots of packaging to keep your barbecue safe in transport. I see already side firebox has the felt also on the lid to keep the smoke escaping to a minimum. if at all. All right, that's all that's in that box. And I guess this has a lot of the hardware for putting it all together. It's our hardware box with screws and whatnot, I'm sure. Another nice feature of this one that they haven't included on some of their others is the purple box. So you can load this up with, I would say, probably close to a full bag and get yourself many, many, many hours of smoking where you don't have to keep going back and checking on it. Have your temperature probes in there, you know you're getting a good smoke. What else? Anything else in the bottom of that? Yep, got some more packaging. There's the bottom ashtray for the side firebox. Man, that is thick. Even this one, nice, thick steel. It's already been pre-oiled to help keep down on the rust, but we're going to season that, like I said earlier. This one's nice and thick. Good bead welds on there. That's quality stuff here. All right, so that is the unboxing. Like I said, this thing is amazing. Can't wait to get it started. I'm gonna do a speed video for putting it together. All right, so see you there. The instructions call for 2 people to build. This is Vivian here. She helped me build my Duo 5050 earlier in the year. This one's a little heavier, so I'm getting Josephine to help this time. Hopefully the 3 of us will be able to put it together just fine. If not, can call out Mom for the heavier bits. But here it goes. Unfortunately here I forgot to move the camera to show the addition of the side firebox. It went in rather easy with the help of Vivian. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, fully assembled. Because it says, I'm on the page that says fully assembled, so that means it's fully assembled. She looks beautiful. I will be Putting some charcoal in her later to season it up. I'll do a little video on that later, but this thing is great. I love the instructions that Char-Griller gives you. Quick, easy, you saw the video. The other nice thing is they actually teach you how to use your grill. They give you instructions on how to control your temperature, how to light your grill properly, you know, applying oils, using searing methods, grilling styles, smoking, indirect or direct heat, care, maintenance, and then I really like that they've had these cooking guides at the back and just a bunch of recipes, so you're not on your own starting off with your new smoker. You got beautiful Char-Griller XD Series Grand Champion Offset Smoker number 8250, exclusively at the Home Depot. This thing is a brute. Look at that big smokestack. That's nice. All right, everybody. Can't wait to put some food in there. Good morning, everybody. So I've started the seasoning process of my XD Series Grand Champ out here. Got some charcoal inside. I got some pure canola oil, big can of it from Costco. They come in a multi-pack. I've used almost the whole can. On the inside, everything that's raw metal, I put a nice coat on, all on the inside, on every piece of metal, sprayed it, that way it gets in all the cracks. I've got some charcoal in there, starting the seasoning process in there, same within here, all the raw metal on the the lid, the box, the grates, everything inside, anything that was raw. Got a nice coat of oil. I'm gonna put the big rack in there now, let it season up for a while. Gonna do at least 4 coats of oil. All right, I'll let that bake in. As I said yesterday, the felt really seals this in. I'm doing the seasoning right now. Felt around all the lids and doors. No smoke escaping. There's a tiny little bit at that seam and a tiny little bit at that seam, and if you look real close, there's the littlest bit coming out from behind the Char-Griller badge, which actually kind of cool, having the slightest little whiff coming out from under there. Kind of looks cool. But she's warming up. We'll get her seasoned nicely. Doing my first cook/temperature check on my brand new Char-Grillers XD Series Grand Champ model 8250 that you can pick up exclusively at the Home Depot. This thing is beautiful. Nice and thick steel. So I have just charcoal in the box right now. Again, got my 4-probe ThermoPro. I had to work Christmas Day, so I'm, like I said, just doing a test cook today, not a true cook. I've got a, yes, I understand. So I've got a probe at the beginning, right near the firebox. I do have that smoke shield down off right now to, like I said, I'm doing a temperature test. Got a probe there. Got my spiral ham that someone gifted us for Christmas. My bourbon glaze, and then a temperature probe at the exhaust area, trying to see how well it works, and it's working great. holding temperature real strong with this really thick steel. Very happy so far. Alright, so still doing the temperature test slash warm up of the ham. Threw on some Brussels sprouts with my home smoked bacon right by the fire there, so it's getting nice and roasted. That's good. A little red onion in there. Ham coming along nicely. I am just so pleased with this new grill. No temperature fluctuation at all. It stayed, as long as you keep the lid closed, stays right where you want it. It's perfect. Love this thing. You need to go down to Home Depot, get yourself one. Hope you can see it in this light. I'm trying to hold the flashlight while I do this. But again, this is the Grand Champ Char-Griller XD Series 8250. This is a beaut. Can't wait to really do something, you know, my first brisket, pork butt, really use it for what she's made for.